Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So in this video we will see that how to implement microservices in .NET 10, or along with that we will set up the microservices from the scratch to the advanced level, or we will see that how to use the API gateway and how to authorize and using the JWT token to the another microservices as well. Or like today's video is very important for all those developers who wants to learn the microservices and who don't have any knowledge regarding the microservices as well. So guys, that nowadays a distributed system is becoming more popular as well, or every company is expecting the developers who can make their applications as a scalable application, or microservices is one of them. So in this video, or I just want you to that please don't skip any part of this video as well, and stick the video till the end as well. So now let's go and start with the main content as well. Oh guys, I just want to request you that please subscribe to our YouTube channel and share this video to your friends, your colleagues, your network as well, and hit the like button. Or guys, one by one, in this 1 2 hour of session, every topic we will cover. We will see the entity framework core as well. We will see the we will use the Ocelot for establishing the API gateway as well. Okay. So what actually you will have to do here. So first of all, I will just open my Visual Studio, or in this Visual Studio we will have to do a lot of things here, or I will for every service I will create the multiple projects as well, first for user service, or second for the order service, product service. Okay, these kinds of services I will create the products as well. So first of all, I will create a new project, or in this new project you have to select for ASP.NET Core Web APIs, or just click on the next. The name of the project that I want to name it as a microservices, or basically I will just name it as a gateway. Okay, because we will need the gateway as well, or you have to choose for any target version. Like if you have installed .NET 10, .NET 9, 8, 7, anything, it's all up to you. Just make sure you are working on the core. That's it. Or let's create the product template, or thereafter let me tell you why we require the API gateways, and why why it is important for this as well. Suppose in the from the front end side, you always want to keep a single URL. Okay, or through a single URL you want to call the different microservices as well. I want to call the authentication service, I want to call the login service, I want to call the product service, order services. So in this way, if you want to call such kind of services with the single URL, so this is why we have to we will be required to go with the API gateway as well. This is why we have created this API gateway there. Okay, now let's create another services. Okay, or in the service I want to name the services as a authentication service, auth service. So first create the auth service. So we have set up the things next, or of course I will choose the .NET 10 as well, or we will use the entity framework core as well for the DB operations. And now the next API that I want to create, which is the order services. Okay, and you can see that I am creating the different projects on the basis of the service wise as well. Or in the monolithic architecture, generally we try to keep every services in a single project. Okay, so this is why your application becomes so hard to maintain as well. Okay, so now let's make the things as a product services as well. Or this is why to make your application scalable, cleanable, or and if you want the clean a very sweet architectures. Okay, or if you want don't clutter in your system as well. So this is why we create the multiple services. What actually I will do here, so basically you have to make this file as a this project as an API gateway. So of course we will use the Ocelot gateway there. So I will remove this controllers folder because I don't need this folder anymore. So first of all, let's go to the NuGet package manager console. Okay, not console, it should be NuGet package manager for solution there, or there we will install the Ocelot. So let's search for Ocelot, or we will get the, you will see that Ocelot is an API gateway based on .NET stack. Okay, so I will install the this package in the microservices gateway. So only this package will be installed only in this template there. So just click on select install, or I will install this package right away. Now the second, now I want to install the entity framework core as well. So you have to search for entity framework core, or generally we install the 3-4 packages there. So first package I want to install, which is the entity framework core, or I can just click on the install button. But in this is via the installing this packages, we will enable the database operations kind of things as well, or we will be able to connect the database as well. Or guys, I just want to know that while you creating the microservices, so which database structure you follow, like DB per services, or a common DB for all services. I just want to know your opinion as well. So for your learning purpose, I will keep the DB same, but in case of the production, or in case of real world scenarios, we generally keep the different DBs as well. It's totally up to you. But for your learning purpose, I will keep the DB as a same DB for our microservices as well. And now let's select for the tools as well. So I will select I will install the entity framework core tool, or all the packages that we require for the entity framework core is installed now. Or let's go there, or let's click close this thing as well. Now I want to add a Ocelot.json file in the microservices.gateway file. Okay, so basically what I will do here, so I will just click over here, or just click the name. I just want to okay, I don't, so first of all let me clean the folders as well. So delete, or in this my gateway I want to add a new item. In the search for JSON, or in the JSON I want to name it as a Ocelot.json. So I will just add the Ocelot.json there. Okay, or so basically we got this thing. I don't want this thing anymore. Okay, that's good. So first of all, we have created the Ocelot.json. Now it's time to go to the your program.cs as well, or I will add the configurations for the adding the Ocelot.json as well. Okay, so basically what you will have to do here, so I will just add the builder dot configuration dot add Ocelot, okay, add JSON file, or in this JSON file I want to name this JSON file as a Ocelot.json, or if you want to, or I just want to keep it as an optional. Okay, like whether this file is required or not, so I just want to keep it as an optional. Or you can see that whenever the file gets changes, so I just want to reload all the changes there. Okay, now the thing that I want to add, which is the builder.services.add Ocelot. Okay, or I will pass the configuration there. Or finally, before running the app, I will just add the await or app use Ocelot. This is how we have added the middleware for our Ocelot as well. Now first of all, let's go to the other microservices as well, or in this, or let's add the controller folder. Mistakenly I deleted this folder from there. Okay, let me see it. Okay, it should be controllers, not controller. So we have, I will add the connection string. Okay, or let's keep the different connection database per microservices as well. Okay, so basically what I will do here, I will just create the things as well, okay, or I don't want any users there. So auth service DB or trusted server connection, so I will just keep it as trusted server connection. It should be as a true, or trusted, okay, uh, trusted connection or trust server certificate, it should be true, or I want to keep encrypt equals to, it should be false. Okay, so whenever your database connection, or like your database connection is using the Windows authentication like this, so at this moment, like you should always keep the encrypt as a false, okay. Or let's copy this connection string, or let's go one by one. So first paste it here, or in this thing, like I will just make order services DB, okay. Or same here, I will just go to the app settings of the product services as well, or I will just keep the product service DB as well, okay. Things are very simple, okay. Like we are creating the different DBs as well, so of course we will be require to work on a lot of things there. So first of all, let's work with the authentication services as well, okay. So first I will add the auth service, so let's add a new controller, or it should be API controller. Just add your auth controller there, so auth controller plus yes, okay. Another thing that I want to add, which should be entities, so or in the entities, I will add a user table, okay. So basically I will just go with the user table as well, so user.cs, or let's create the things like public integer id, or public string username, or public string password, okay. So let's make it as a password, okay. Public string email. So we have created the four fields there, or let's make it as a key, primary key there, or like I don't want anything, make it as a nullable. So we will be like right now it is required to enter the values there. Now let's add another folder, or the folder that I want to name, which is the data folder, okay. Or even you can name it as a persistence folder, or I will add appdb context there, so appdb context, okay. So we will add db context.cs class, or of course we will be required to add a db context as well, or of course it is requiring for your entity framework core namespace there, so we have added the namespace. Now let's create the constructor of this thing, okay. Or I will just initialize the options there, or one by one, I will just pass the users entities, or in this way, like we have set up our db context file there. Or now let's go, or I just want to add my db context with the connection string as well. So basically what I will do here, add db context, or of course I will pass the db context, it should be app db context, or of course I will just use the SQL server for establishing the connection with the appdb context. So let's go there, or this is my connection string name, or just paste it here, so that make sure that the connection string name should be perfect, okay. Now we have added the things. First of all, I just want to add the JWT authentication as well, okay. So what I will do here, I will just add the JWT bearer package there. So just go to the solution, or I will add the JWT bearer package as well, because we have to create the JWT token, or that token should be validate from the each microservices as well, but it is very it is required, or like it is mandatory to add these things in there, okay. So we have added the things, or like all the things, all the packages that is required, which I have already there. Now let's set up your like builder dot services dot add authentication, or okay, or in the authentication, like I just want to add like which type of scheme I want to use. So I want to use the bearer scheme, okay, or thereafter like add JWT bearer, or in this way like I have just added the bearer there, okay, or thereafter I will initialize the options, or with the options it is required to send such values as well, okay, or in this values, like first of all I will be required like options dot JWT token validator parameter equals to, or like in this way like we will initialize the new object there, okay. But in the options, like first of all I will first we will initialize like validate issuer. So or you can see like I will just want to validate my issuer, it should be true, validate audience as well, but it should be true, or valid issuer, okay, or the valid issuer I just want to keep as like a Rohan issuer, okay. Suppose this is my valid issuer, I will like that will valid from the your token as well, okay. Now the next thing I want to add, which is the like validate lifetime. Of course I want to check the expiration of token is there or not, okay, or validate signing security signing key, okay, or even I just want to make it as a true as well. Or now let's add the issuer signing key, or let's add the like new symmetric security key, okay, or encoding, okay, let's encoding dot utf dot get bytes, okay, or of course we will be required to add the like secret key there, okay. So first of all what I will do here, I will go to the like Google, or I will search for the JWT security key generator, or through the security key generator like we will add the things regarding like we will search for the JWT security key generator there, okay. So JWT, or we will generate the security key for our token there, okay. So let's go there, or let me find or copy this token, okay. You can visit any website, or I just want to keep token like security key everywhere or same, okay. Like whether like you are trying to validate your APIs as well. So like we have created the auth service there, okay, or in this auth service first, okay. So first of all you should know like in the auth services we don't require the things as well, okay. So first of all let's go there, or I will just add the service there, okay. So public or not public, let's add for app db context there, or underscore context we will be required. So first API that I want to add, first endpoint, so http post, okay, or the API that I want to keep it as a login API, or public I action result, or like the method name that I want to make it as a login method, okay, or login request. This is the model, or like this is the default model of the which is provided by your .NET Core, okay. Or like we will add the request body there. So first of all we will check that if the user is available, okay, like your user email and password is matched with your user table, okay. Right now we are not storing our storing our password as a hash password, okay. But I just want to tell you like in the production apps we should add the password in a encrypted form there, okay. So like you can use any encryption algorithm, like or like mostly we use the AES algorithm or like a big crypt algorithm, it's all up to you. Okay, so I will create a private method for like create the JWT token there. Okay, or in the JWT token, like we will add so many things there. So generate JWT token. Okay, or of course I will just send the users. Okay, or like users is required there. Okay, so first of all what I will do here, okay, like if all the things works fine, okay, or if the user is done, so first let's create the claims there. Okay, because your JWT requires claims error, or in the claims we define a lot of things like your role, your name, your email, your user ID as well. Okay, like important things that you can add there. Okay, claims that I want to add. So basically, the claims that I am adding here, okay, or of course, I have to add the name spacing there. So identifier I have added, or like email is also be there. Even I can add the name as a claim. Okay, now we have to add the security key there. So I will add like where key, okay, or new symmetric. Okay, symmetric. What was that? SYMME symmetric security key. Okay, or encoding. Okay, so I have to add the namespace of encoding as a system.text dot UTF-8 get bytes, or in the bit in the bytes, like of course I will be required to add these things as well. Okay, of course, like this section is not required in the auth service as well. Okay, I just created the things to paste in the different microservices as well. Okay, so let's go or add your such keys as well. So we have added our security key. Now it's time to create the credentials as well. So signing credential is also be created using the this key, or like we are using the algorithm which is the HMAC SH256. Now it's time to create your token there, or we will add like new JWT security token which is required. Okay, or one by one, like you first of all I will be required to send the issuer there, or the issuer like issuer you can see which is the Rohan issuer. Okay, so we have added the issuer. Now the next thing I want to add, which I want to check, which is the audience, Rohan audience. Or now next thing, like claims. So claims is also added there. Or expiration time, I want to add the expiration time of the token is 1 hour. Of course, like signing credentials, I want to some credentials also pass there. Or in this way, like we have generated the token. Now it's time to extract the token from this class as well using the JWT security handler token, or like we have just write the token. Or in this way, like we have added the things as well. Now call the generate JWT token, or like let's pass your user model there. So in this way, like we can log in, our like the user can log in through this API. Okay, well this is a very basic API. Okay, I didn't add like much validations there. For the learning purpose, I have just created the things for you. Now it's time to create the register API as well, or public iAction result. Okay, or now let's name this as a register API, or of course I will be like it will be required to add the register request. Okay, or the like the request name, it is not added as a name. Okay, so instead of this thing, what actually I can do there, let me see like if anything that I can do there, or so email. Okay, so like this request body can have only the email or password. Okay, so it's not a big deal. So I will just uh, go to I will just add a new folder. Okay, or name it as a TTO folder, or in this TTO folder I will just add a class. So the class that I want to name, which is a register uh, video, that's it. Or I just, let's keep it as a pair things, okay. Or public required, okay, or string name. Or in this way, like I will just copy this thing or paste it here. So like all the things that this is required there, okay, or name, okay. So like let's go, it should be DTO, okay. So go there or paste your DTO there, okay. Now we have fixed those changes that is required there, okay. Or like we have created our register API as well, okay. So first of all, now it's time to like add this APIs in this Ocelot.json, okay. So first of all, what actually I have to do here, okay. So I will just go to my Ocelot.json, or in this Ocelot.json, like you have to add the so many configurations regarding your like API gateway, okay, or like every endpoint which is passing like it will be passing through the common URL, okay. So like first I will add the routes, okay, or the second thing that I will add, which is the global configuration, okay. Or in the first I will just add the global configuration, like first I will add the base URL, okay, or which base URL like you want to take. So I will go to the properties or launch setting to JSON, or let's choose for the HTTPS, or let's close this thing, or like my base URL would be this, okay, on the port numbers 7074. Make sure that it should be HTTPS, okay, like we are working with the, like I just want that like we should work with the HTTPS as well, okay. I have to initialize the object, okay. Now I will add the downstream template path, okay, or like what is the downstream and what is the upstream, like which API you want to hit in the microservices. This is your downstream, like the endpoint in the server side, the endpoint in the like in your front end side, okay, which we call it as a upstream. So what is the like URL, okay, and like what is the thing. So the URL of my login API, okay. So the basically the login API is a auth, okay, or like in the auth controller, the first is that like login API. The second thing that I want to add, which is the downstream scheme, okay, or of course I will choose the HTTPS there. Thereafter, like it is asking me to put the host and ports as well. So first of all, let's go to the auth service, open the properties, find the launch setting.json, pick this port number having with the HTTPS, okay, or I will just paste this thing, okay. Make sure that like this port number should be mapped with their services as well, okay. Please don't put randomly. Now you will see that auth and login. So like even like I just want that whenever the user hits this, after this hit this API, so basically it will just go there, okay, or like it will just hit your endpoint at this point, okay, or at this host with this port number as well. So first we have created the endpoint for, like we have registered our endpoint for the login. Even like of course I will add the things for the registration as well. So register, this is my endpoint name, okay, or register, this is the endpoint that we are adding there, okay. So first of all, what actually I will do here, like we have we have created the auth services there, okay. Now it's time to add the migrations in the auth service, okay. So first of all, let's go to the package manager console. Oh guys, if you are loving this video, if you found this video very helpful, okay, or like if you think that like I am making you to learn microservices in a very easy way, So guys, I just want to request that please subscribe to our YouTube channel and share this video to your friends, colleagues on YouTube as well, and hit the like button. Okay, so now let's create for the DB init migration file in the auth service. Make sure that the default project should be auth service. Or now let's hit the enter so that it can create the migration file. Okay, or thereafter we will work with the auth services and product services as well. Okay, and at this moment we are working with the different databases as well. Okay, now you will see, now you will think that like, sir, if we are working with a different database, if somehow at any stage I get error, okay, so how all the changes will be rolled back to all the database there, okay, like that I made. So like there are a lot of design patterns are available. Okay, so in this case we will use the saga pattern. Okay, data insertion like data updation is failed, so all the changes will be rolled back which we made in the previous database. Okay, so in this way, like you have to work with the different design patterns. Okay, like there are a lot of design patterns available in the microservices as well. Okay, and it's totally upon like which you which design pattern you are working on. Okay, add the migration file again. Okay, so that it can, so it is telling me like auth service .dll is not found. Okay, so the migration is created successfully. Actually, like what the issue that we made there, I have changed the startup project. Okay, like at that moment, like the startup project was selected the Microservices Gateway. Okay, so this is why like the DLL was trying to find in this service as well. Okay, so this is why like this was making the issue. So make sure that whenever you create the migration, so it should be selected. Another thing is that your auth service your services should be selected with the corresponding migration there. Okay, so we have created the migration. Now it's time to update your database, so with your changes as well. So now let's update all the changes, or like it's time to see the changes which is available not or not. Okay, so the command is running now, or the migration is successfully done. Or now let's search for these things as well, so that we can confirm that everything is working fine or not. Okay, so let's add the database, or I just want to see all the things is working fine or not. So first of all, let's go there, or first I will select for the configure startup project, or multiple startup projects is there, or I just want to start without any debugging. Okay, or make sure the debug type is HTTPS. Okay, the port number that we have selected, which is the HTTPS, or apply all those changes. So of course I just want to apply the things, or apply or okay. First of all, let's go to the SQL server, so that or find for your auth service DB, or the auth service DB having the table which is the user table. Okay, that's good. Now let's run this application. Okay, or first we will test that the API gateway is working fine or not. Okay, or with the single URL our API is calling or not. Okay, or if you want to test your APIs in the Postman. Okay, so I will just copy this URL from the Ocelot.json. Okay, so let's go to the Ocelot.json, or let's search for the base URL of your API gateway. So this is the Ocelot.json. Or first I will add the base URL, copy your base URL. Okay, or I will just add a new endpoint there in the microservices collection. Okay, or thereafter we will see that everything is working fine or not. So let's add a endpoint. So add the new endpoint there, or the API should be post type API, because we will try to log in our APIs there. Okay, so paste it here. Okay, or the endpoint is login endpoint. Okay, or the row type is data, like it should be JSON type. First I will try to add do the things for the login. Okay, pinkcity@gmail.com, or the password that I want to add, password must be, okay, 123, that's it. Like I have added the password there. First login with your these like login with your these credentials. Okay, or even like I will just get the unauthorized. Okay, like you will see the 401 unauthorized I have got there. Okay, so like in this way you can understand like how the things are working. Okay, or like with the single endpoint, I am able to work with the gateway there. Okay, so now let's duplicate our request. Okay, so this is the thing, or register. I just want to add the register there. Okay, or even let's go to the auth controller. Okay, I guess this is our auth controller. So it is checking like email or ID password is available or not. Now let's register our APIs. Okay, so first it will check the email is available, or thereafter we will register our name as well. Okay, go to the body section, or I will add a name there. Okay, the name I will add, which is the Rohan Kumawat. Or now let's hit the enter, or like we will try to register our user. So user is registered successfully. Okay, or register is working there. Now let's re-login our user with that credentials, or we got this token. Okay, or like the token, like this is the our JWT token. Now it's time to validate our JWT token to the different microservices as well. Okay, so first of all, let's close this project. Okay, or I will just minimize this project. Now it's time to go with the order services. Okay, or like close this thing. Okay, like I just want to delete unnecessary models, unnecessary controllers there. Like I will just create everything from the scratch, or entities. So we will create the entities, or like as you can see that we are following the different uh, database there. Okay, so the entities that I just want to add with the entities, which is the orders entity. Okay, so let's make it as an order, or in this order, like I will add like public integer ID. Okay, or public like order name. Okay, order name is good. Okay, public date time. Okay, or of course I will add a created date. Okay, or public um, status. Okay, like I just want to create the status there. Okay, so string or status, or public enter user ID. Of course we will be required to have the user ID there. Okay, we have created the user ID, created it, order status name. Okay, instead of name, okay, let's is payment done. Okay, let's make it as a is payment. Okay, or it should be bool type. Okay, we have created the bool type things. Okay, or let's add the primary key with this thing. Now let's add a app.db context. Okay, so app.db context, that's good. Now let's add, like let's inherit your db context of your app.db context, which is available in the order services. Or now let's add your constructor. Like you can see that all the things are similar. Okay, like the main thing is that like first you have to know like how the things are working. After that everything like will be done automatically. Okay, So we have set up other things. So first, let's find for the default connection. Order service DB trusted connection true, trust service certificate true, or like encryption should be false. Now let's register then things for like builder services would add DB context, or now it's time to add your DB context, or it should be use SQL server, or the connection string that we have added there. Now let's add the configuration to validate our token there. So the configuration is already created there. Okay, or in the beginning, like I have explained you things there, or paste it here. Okay, or like let's uncomment all such things. Okay, or now let's add the name is missing namespaces there. So we have added the things, but after like if now we have to add the like use authentication middleware just before the authorization. Okay, so in this way, like we have like added the things there. But now let's go to your controllers. I will just add a orders controller. Okay, or let's select for the API controller, or order controller. This is our I will just use the FDB context through the primary constructor. Okay, now first of all, let's get the all the reports of the orders. Okay, so and thereafter I will make this API as a get orders. Okay, or public like another thing that I want to add, like I will just create the two endpoints for post orders. Okay, like this is the like I just want to create orders. Now I will be required to having like I will be required having the order DTO. So basically what I will do here, I will just add a new thing. Okay, I will just add a new folder which is the DTO folder. Okay, in the DTO folder I will just add the order DTO. So let's add a class or order DTO. Even you can go with the products as well, like what was that, like you can go with the records as well. It's all up to you. Okay, by default, like generally we use the classes, so like this is why I am going with the classes as well. Okay, I don't want to add the things as well, or like the first of all, like I will just add the status there. Now let's copy this thing or paste the order DTO. So let's copy this class name or paste it here. In this way, like we have called such things as well. Now it's time to like I will be required to add the order there. Okay, so order or first of all new order. Okay, or the order that we have created there. Okay, or orders is added there. So in this way, like we have created the two APIs in the order services. Now let's create the database. Okay, in the order services. Okay, so like add migration DB init. Okay, because we are working with the things as well. Okay, or like it is using the order services. Okay, like when you make sure that whenever you run the migration, and you will see the things like DLL is not found. Okay, so in this way, like what actually you will do here, make sure that the startup project should be selected. Okay, or the default project is also be selected, like both things should be selected. Okay, or like should be same as well. So in this way, like it will try to find the things as well. Guys, in the previous video, like we have discussed the things about the gRPC in the microservices, and like how the gRPC calls other microservices in the microservices as well. Okay, like if you want that like two microservices should communicate to each other, so gRPC is one of the way. Okay, or in the microservice we have a lot of design patterns are available, like sidecar pattern, out of box pattern, and like event architecture is also be available to implement the microservices. Like microservices services is a very like a different topic. Okay, like it is a very important topic as well. We have created the videos regarding the Kafka, RabbitMQ, or there I have explained the things like how the messages queues works in the RabbitMQ, because whenever we work with the event driven architecture, so like in most of the cases we will work with the things as well. Okay, or like these tools is required at the time. Okay, now let's update the databases as well. Or guys, you should if you want to prepare the microservices interviews questions, okay, and if you want that all the questions you will found at a one place. Okay, so I have already created the content. Like I have created the PDF for the .NET and microservices interview questions. Okay, like these are top 50 questions that interviewers mostly asked. Now let's refresh our DB. Okay, or it's time to see like our DB, like the orders service DB is visible or not. So like DB is available, and now let's check for the tables as well. Table is also be available, and like I just want to like create the orders there. So before you proceed with the things, first of all you have to go to the Microservices Gateway. Okay, or I will add the Ocelot.json there. Another thing is that of course I just want to add the authorization there. Okay, so let's add authorize attribute. Okay, because I just want to authorize my APIs there. So we have added the authorize attribute over these APIs. So first of all, let's go to the microservices. Okay, Ocelot.json. Now it's time to add a very important thing. Okay, like how your things work. Okay, or how the microservices will get to know that the APIs exist or not. Okay, like how you will authorize your endpoints. This is the important challenge that you will face here. In go to the properties launch settings or find your exact port number. That's it. Okay, or the upstream path is create orders, or of course we are working with the post. Now let's go there, or orders controller. Okay, so like I just want to allow the get API as well. Okay, of course I will just add new things, but after that you have to add a important configuration for the authentication. Okay, so authentication options. Okay, or now it is asked, like first of all I have to add like provider key, the provider key that I want to add, which is the bearer provider key, or the allowed scope. I at this moment I will keep it as an empty error. Okay, now let's create for the another API, which is the get orders. Copy this API name, paste it here, or paste this endpoint as well. Okay, or of course it should be get API. Okay, like we are expecting to calling the get API on this endpoint. Okay, now if you want to test like everything is working fine or not, so basically what actually I will do here, I will just start my applications. Okay, so let's go there, or let's wait for finish those things as well. Okay, I will add I will create the endpoint for the get APIs, or even the create orders as well. Okay, so let's create an endpoint. Okay, so it is telling me that unable to start Ocelot because it encounters the error file validation error, or authentication option, or allow anonymous false. Okay, or allowed scopes. Like the authentication provider key is not supported authentication provider. Okay, and why it is telling me, I don't know. So let's check for the Microservices Gateway. Okay, if something that I broke, So I just want to see. So like okay, like add JSON file, add controllers. Okay, like that's very good. Okay, so I have to add the configuration of these things there. Okay, so first of all, let's paste those things. Okay, because I have to um, like I just have to validate our things as well. Okay, I have to enable such things as well. Like I will tell you later in this video like why it is required to having the authentication in the like here. Okay, because it is very like necessary part. Okay, or every time like you have to work on it. Okay, so first of all, let's add the required namespaces, or let's like the namespaces is added there. Okay, like this is why like the API was taking much time. App dot use authentication. Authentication is like use authentication middleware is should be there. Okay, now we have added the things. Okay, and now first of all you should know like why have we have added the things. Okay, because we have passed like we are using the authentication providers in our Ocelot JSON. So of course we have to add the like authentication and authorization in the API gateway level, because it is required to like your API gateway should also be secure there. Okay, of course like whatever the token you are passing through. Okay, so of course like first your token will be validated through here. After that the token will be validated from other API services as well. Okay, even like in the most cases what actually we do like we try to validate our token at the API gateway level. Okay, that's enough. But for the like security concern, okay, or like whenever you use the gRPC, so of course we will have to validate in the gRPC services as well. Okay, like gRPC works for calling the services one services into the another services. So at that moment like grpc plays an important role. Okay, so this is why like currently we are working with the API gateway, and of course our API gateway should be secure. And previously it won't like given the error because like we were not using the authentication headers. Okay, now you will see that like we are using the authentication options, or like it will try to find the provider key here, or provider key. So this is why it is it is required to add the authentication middleware. Okay, in the in this program.cs file there. Okay, now let's hit the endpoint. On our we will get 401 unauthorization error. Okay, or because we have added the authentication middlewares at the API gateway, or it is expecting to pass the token there. Okay, or it is giving the message like pass the correct auth credentials, or 401 auth unauthorization exception is giving. Now go to the login API, or copy this token. Okay, or let's go to the get orders APIs, or like go to the authorization. Okay, or in the authorization header we will select the BRR token, or paste it here. Or now let's hit the enter. Or at this moment we will get the empty array because nothing is available. Or now you can see that like the API is now getting validated. Okay, or at the same moment like we will get the 401 unauthorization. Now it's time to add the token there, paste it here, or hit the enter. Or you can see that the order is created now. Okay, or all the things working fine. Okay, so now let's go there. Or I just want to know guys that like have you like our videos. Okay, like what is the opinion on our videos as well. Okay, so this is the like a very best, like this is the strong base to create the microservices. Okay, or even like if like I'm giving you the homework that you have to create the two endpoints in the product services. Thereafter you have to validate your APIs through the microservices gateway. Okay, or like keep the URLs same. Okay, or the code will be provided you in the description box of this video. Okay, or try to add the authentication, JWT authentication in your APIs, in your microservices there. Okay, or it is your homework. Oh guys, I just want to know like how the video is, and like have you liked the videos? I would like I just want to tell you like please subscribe to our YouTube channel and share this video to friends or colleagues as well, and hit the like button. Oh guys, the thing is that like on 31st May we are gonna to like host SQL Server workshop for the all the developers. So you can come and join, or like the booking link will be found in the description box of this video as well. You can get a booking link, or like you can get a chance to join this awesome workshop. Or this is our the third time that we are gonna do we are going to host our workshop. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video here. Or till then, take care guys, bye bye, have a good day.